Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Warhammer 40k RimWorld Let's Play. RimWorld Warhammer 40k. You guys get the idea. Anyways, this will be the last episode I record in this batch, so next episode I should have a new name for Rosales for you guys of your creation. And not a lot in terms of action has happened between episodes, but quite a bit of time has passed and quite a bit of building has done, so I will run you guys through all that in a moment. However, we have an event here, and a digger named Camaro Lobster Cervexa, or Curvexa, calls you from nearby. She is being chased by pirates from the Dark Bangers. That is the most ridiculous name for a gang ever. She begs for safety and offers to join your colony. She's 29 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on her tail. I'm always happy for a fight, so I will offer her safety. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wake everybody up, and they're not going to be too pleased with that, but it can't be helped. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and offer safety. We'll take care of this, and then I'll catch you guys up on what I've been up to between episodes. So, there's Lobster with her, oh god, that ridiculous hair. Are you any good? Oh man, she is not particularly great. Well, she could become a very good builder. She's not awful at melee combat, and we could eventually make her a decent farmer, miner, and crafter. So I guess she's not awful, but she's certainly far from the best character we've ever seen. But it didn't take us any effort to bring her in, I guess, so there is that. I will probably... I have a mod installed that allows you to build a cabinet that when characters interact with it, you can change their appearance. I'll probably overhaul her appearance because she looks pretty ridiculous. She's got the Hulk body type, but then she's got this like weird hairstyle happening too. So we'll completely tweak that. Plus, the way I've set up my 40k mod, different body types have different armors, and that's how I kind of made the whole Space Marine thing work. So I don't know if that would necessarily work with her being the Hulk body type. So anyways, let's close that, and she's gonna come running. And hopefully my cows are not sleeping between the enemy and our base. It doesn't look like it. So she's gonna run this way. I imagine they'll be on her tail. I'll let my people sleep a little bit, and then when the enemy closes, we will go after them. So no, my cow is there, and I don't know where the other one is. They're always all over the... Oh, there it is. They're always all over the place, but as long as they don't starve or get killed, I don't really care. We have a stray Labrador Retriever being rescued in our base right now. Between episodes, I was attacked by a gang of Manhunter Labrador Retrievers, and unfortunately, I had to kill most of them. So all this meat you're seeing is Labrador Retriever meat, and there's actually a lot of it that's been turned into fine meals already. But on the plus side, none of it's going to waste, and then we can make some nice Labrador fur chairs or something. I feel terrible about it, but, you know, it's RimWorld. So we're going to try to rescue the only one that wasn't killed outright. She's only one. So I figure, I like dogs. I don't mind having a few around, and it's not like food is scarce, especially since they're willing to eat raw potatoes and rice. So, you know what? Let's take a look at the base first, because we'll fight that in a second. So this is what we have done. A lot of the walls have been finished. A few of the rooms are done as well. I've run... Let's see. Let's go into the power tab real quick. I've run conduits through a lot of this already, and I'm trying to create as many redundancies as possible. So basically, if, like, you know, power goes out here, it will go around, and it's got several paths to take. Plus, that way, any electrical stuff I put in the room will definitely have something it can reach fairly easily, and we won't have wires running all the way across. And we'll do the same for this side and this side and this side. You know, there'll be wires running through every wall in the base. And across a couple of the hallways. But yeah, this is going to be Zima and Bragg's bedroom. That's why I built the double bed in there. But until I can temperature control these, I'm not going to move anybody in. I also need to light them, obviously. But yeah, I don't have anything to cool these right now. And so they're actually very, very warm inside. Whereas the barracks right now is a nice 26 degrees. These are like almost 40. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. That and fighting Labrador retrievers. We are coming up on a pretty big wood harvest as well. That one apparently got shot or something. But most of these are like 80+%, so they're not too far off. So far, I'm more impressed with the Drago trees, to be honest. They've kept a pretty decent pace above these Cecropia trees. And I think the Drago trees yield more wood, so these weren't fast enough, in my opinion, to justify replacing those. So I'll keep building those, but we're going to have to harvest them soon, and the timing is perfect because in the bedrooms, you can see I am going to do wood floors just to break it up because everything else is going to be stone. So I figure the one place where we can go with something a little bit more cozy would be, you know, in the bedrooms. Right, no progress with Orange or Spider, unfortunately, but we're working on it. And I think that's pretty much it. Again, it wasn't very eventful other than the Labrador raid, but there was a lot of time that passed because most of this was built exclusively by Zima. Remy did help out a little bit, but for the most part, he's cutting the blocks that she's using, so he couldn't really help her. And nobody else really messes with construction other than Bragg, who's always cooking. So Lobster, you already have your path. Let's go ahead and hit play. I'm going to slow things down a bit so we have time to react. And we should be seeing, what were they, pirates? Pirates coming in anytime soon. There it is. Alright, so we've got, oh, there's actually quite a few, and they have firearms this time. Some of them do. So let's get the rundown on these guys. We got Benjamin. He's a male thrasher, 22 years old. Pretty proficient in combat, but that's really all he's good for. He's incapable of caring or social. He's a xenophobe. He fit right in with the Imperial Guard. And Night Owl. Yeah, very good at combat with a little bit of passion for it. And then apparently he's got a little bit of a green thumb, although he hasn't practiced it much. Wouldn't mind having him aboard, but obviously not someone that we couldn't live without. Then we have Fuego, who is a female scavenger, 76 years old. Wow. She's awfully wily for someone of her age. She is also fantastic in melee combat. I don't know why she's bothering with the Uzi. Could also be a decent artist as well. However, as much as I love the fact that she's got 14 in melee and a lot of passion for several things, probably too old. She wouldn't be around very long. And we have Alex, who, 71 as well. Are the Dark Bangers like a geriatric club or something? Let's see. Also very proficient in melee, but carrying like an Enfield or something. Yeah, it looks like a Lee Enfield. Incapable of carrying social. These people are all like sociopaths. Jogger and careful shooters. We gotta watch out for her, because that's a pretty accurate gun she's got there. Definitely gonna pass on her. Then we have Cohen. God, another elderly woman. 89 this time. Pretty balanced character. I mean, if she were younger, I would recruit her in a heartbeat. Don't need her to do intellectual stuff. I already have people to do research. And she's average at just about everything with passion for just about everything. So she would be a fantastic pickup, if not for the fact that she's ancient. Then we have Figueroa, who's a male, also 57, also fairly old at 57. Apparently he was a commissar, so he might be like a former guardsman or something. Well, commissars aren't guardsmen, but they are part of the Astra Militarum. It's It's a long story. Anyways, he's not bad, but again, at that age, I don't know that he'd be around very long. And then we have Tamaru, who is 31, incapable of nothing, kind, hard worker, and a xenophile. Not exactly what we condone in the Imperial Guard, but it's fine. You know, don't ask, don't tell. Anyway, shooter, melee, animals. I mean, his stats are okay. He's not passionate about really anything other than fighting. I don't know. Benjamin, I think you were the only one worth maybe recruiting. We'll see how it goes down. But we're going to give them some time to get over here, and then we'll wake everybody up. And in fact, I think I'll start mobilizing now. Whoops. Okay. So everybody, all hands on deck. Lobster, if you want to go grab like a pistol or something, you're welcome. Let's see. You're better off in melee, aren't you? Go grab that spear then. And then everybody over here is ready to fight. Let's set up here, and we'll try to draw them through this choke point. Yeah, they're going to come through here, so we're going to get ready to just unload on them. You need to not be there. I do not want my Husky getting shot. Let's see. Remy, go there. Something like that. Bragg, I don't want you running right down the middle, man. Alright, so they're going to get shot from like all sides as they come through here. And now they're running. Let's see. Tamaru was downed but not killed. Unfortunately, Benjamin was. Alex is downed. I'm not sure what to do with her. Cohen is still trying to flee. So keep shooting. Why aren't you shooting? Alright, everybody get out here. And we'll continue to let them have it. Nobody really took any damage there. I mean, they ran right through a choke point, and obviously didn't work out very well for them. Fuego is down, but not killed. I think we'll probably just strip Fuego and leave her to the crows or something. Come on. Fire. There we go. Alright, so he's dead. Strip and go ahead and strip there as well. Strip them all. Whoops. Yeah, unforbid. Strip. And we're going to want to grab their weapons because they're not terrible weapons. I mean, they're not, you know, las guns, but we can still use them. And I don't know if I should bother with you. I think I will. So let's get a bed thrown down in here. Again, there's no food shortage, so I'm not super concerned with are you gonna eat right now? Okay. Well, Zima, can I get you to prioritize that steel bed? I'm gonna have Halleck rescue Tamaru. You need to get stripped. Anybody that's still alive needs to get stripped because we can use their clothes. And then it's just a matter of hauling stuff. We want to make sure these all get hauled as soon as possible because they will deteriorate out in the sun fairly quickly. You would be surprised how quickly guns fall apart just sitting there on the ground. Okay, go. Oh, if you're gonna go rest, take something with you. Grab that Uzi, and then you can grab that pistol. But yeah, let's not leave anything to get wasted here. Oh, and Bragg, do me a favor and grab that. But let's make sure we're not wasting anything. Halleck, is there anywhere to take? You know what? Here, let's do this. Furniture, whoops, it was already open. Sleeping spot. Do that, because that's instant, and then we should be able to capture him now. And we'll just throw him on that sleeping spot. And then when the bed's done, we can transfer him to the bed. Oh, the bed was already done. Okay, then deconstruct that. Halleck, if you could recapture him, please. And then treat him. You don't need to use medicine, although he's going to have a pretty rough ride here. Alright, there you go. Alright, so Lobster, you're playing horseshoes. Can you maybe come deal with some of this stuff? Since this was like your doing. Alright, so hustle on over there. Good. Strip Fuego before she dies, because we want those clothes. And let's see. You're dead. You are also dead. Let's unforbid that. And you know what? Let's get that under some cover. I don't want to waste it. I'm really sorry, Fuego, but I just can't justify the resources. Too old. Maybe I should finish them off. That seems more humane than leaving them there. But I think the dogs are going to be having human tonight. Oh, are they getting married right now? Why didn't it tell me people were getting married? Is it Remy and... Hold on. You're only friends. Let's see. Yeah, so Zima and Bragg are the only ones who are in any special relationship, and I didn't realize that they were getting married right now, especially since one of them is asleep. And the other is standing here. So, yeah, I need you to keep doing what you were doing. You got like a nice... Is that like a fedora? Oh, it's a bowler hat. You're dead. So there's no rush there. We do need to get that medicine put away. What are you doing? Just standing in the corner? Okay, I need you to do something then. No standing around. We got stuff to take care of. Let's see. Get that gun put away. I'll make sure I forbid these as well so that nobody uses them unless I outright tell them to. I don't know that we'll need to, but it's nice to have backup firearms just in case. Especially since we've assigned all of our las guns. Okay. Lobster, I need you to keep doing stuff. Those are panther skin? Wow, that's some fancy pants, man. Halleck started a social fight with Murgo. Oh boy. Really nothing you guys can do? I don't know how well that's gonna go. You try to arrest Murgo. You try to arrest Halleck. Please, nobody kill each other. Oh. Okay. Well, apparently Murgo kicked his ass. You just have some bruises. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll let you take care of it since she just beat you up. I don't think she has any interest in helping you. And everybody's gonna go eat. Okay. Let's see. Remy, what are you up to? Oh, you're gonna feed them? That's nice of you. Oh, nobody's stocking their fridge. Bragg, you've kind of dropped the ball on cooking, man. Hasn't really been on it. Why are you wearing that hat? I'm sorry, but no. Oh, and she's gonna go treat him now. Even though she's the one that inflicted the wounds. Although he started the fight, so I guess you can't really blame her. Oh, we got some disease happening. Tamaru. Okay, so what do we got happening here? Left lung, that is something that we definitely want to take care of. So I will use medicine here. Unfortunately, our best doctor just got the crap kicked out of him. So, looks like Murgo's on it. Go grab some medicine, and then we'll treat that. And hopefully she does a decent job. She has pretty good medicine skill, and she's very passionate about it. So I would think that she'll do a decent job here. 82%, yeah, that's pretty good. So let's see. Right now the infection is winning, but the immunity is not far behind. You are eventually going to need to equip that. Okay, he wants to go eat, so fine, go do that. Is there anything laying out that we desperately want to bring in? I don't think so. It's all dead man's clothes, so it's really just trade fodder. We got the guns, which are the important things, because we can actually use those. Apparently, Zima's going to cut some stone blocks, I guess because Remy's still sleeping. She has nothing to build with, so she's got to make it herself, and then she's probably going to go use it. I'm curious, how can we light this as well? That's something we need to think about. So the small chandelier is going to fit right in the center there. I don't know how much light it's going to produce, though. The medium chandeliers, unfortunately, don't snap to a tile. They snap to tile junctions, so they go in like the four corners connecting there. So that won't really work. We can't center it, and then the large one seems like overkill. I think for rooms this small, the small chandelier will be sufficient. So we'll try it in there, and I'll only do one, and if it's too dark still, then we'll try something else. I do have these other ceiling lamps, but I don't like these as much, especially because they look like, when they're built, they look like selected things, and it's kind of, it throws you off, or it throws me off at least. But the alternative would be like an end table with a lamp on it, but I don't necessarily like that idea. I'd rather have something on the ceiling in the center where it just lights the whole room. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and I've crafted the change dresser. I'm going to have Lobster do the change mirror right next to it, and then I'll show you guys how these work. Because they're pretty cool. If you like, you know, customizing your characters and stuff, which for somebody doing, you know, a Let's Play like me, where I like to incorporate your guys' characters and ideas, this is really handy. But even if you're not doing that and you just like to, you know, customize your characters, this is a fantastic thing to have. So, research for the multi-analyzer is finished. We're going to have to track down some plasteel to make that happen. The gold, we have, sort of. We haven't mined it yet, but we know where it is. So it's just a matter of digging it up. The plasteel, however, I don't know if there's any that we've seen on the map yet, so that might be harder to come by. Let's hit OK. I'm going to pause and then we'll jump into here. So we've got this. Component assembly is tempting, but I need the multi-analyzer first. So geothermal power would be nice. We already have a steam geyser within our little base area that we can take advantage of. What else? Item repair would be nice. We have a lot of damaged guns that we could refurbish and start, you know, utilizing. Although everybody has a pretty good weapon already, so I don't know that that's necessary. Turrets would be nice, but we need to do a lot of research to get there. Packaged survival meals would be something that we could definitely make use of. Although I'm wondering if it might be better just to do pemmican. Based on stuff I've read, it almost seems like pemmican is a better option. The only difference really is that the packaged survival meals will never spoil. As long as you have them like covered, they won't go bad. They don't spoil, but they do deteriorate from exposure. Whereas pemmican will spoil, it just takes like a year. So it's like, you know, as long as any pemmican that you're not using for travel is kept frozen, it doesn't really matter. Devil Strand is also an interesting thought because I would like to start growing some cloth or Devil Strand or something that we can start producing clothes with. Because right now all we have is what we've taken off of, you know, animals and stuff. So that is a thought, although in this case I think Devil Strand would be worth it. Maybe. The problem is I don't think it is really any better than cloth other than in like value. So like if you make clothes out of Devil Strand, I think they're more expensive, but I don't think that they're necessarily better. So I don't know. And then of course there's drugs and stuff. Ooh, transparent roofs would be an interesting idea. Because that means I think I could get rid of the sun lamps in our hydroponics rooms and just put glass roofs over them. And I think it would work the same. We'd have to try it. But that would be an interesting idea. Smelting is important too. That's something that we'll need to do. Solar roofs would be nice because then our whole base could be one giant solar panel. In fact, that's pretty tempting. Although, one thing to keep in mind is that just because we have the ability to do that doesn't necessarily mean we have the resources to make it happen. I'm gonna go geothermal power. Why not? Alright, so, lobster, I thought you were building. Why are you eating? Okay, now she's gonna build it. Okay, any second. Boom, okay. So go ahead and click on this, and we can change apparel colors. I don't really care about that. Hairstyle and color. We'll do that in a second. And then body attributes. So let's do that. Now, we can cycle through. Oh, apparently we can go through all the options here, so that's handy. So we'll start with the body. We're not going to have her be a Hulk. We'll have her be just the regular female body type. I don't care about the head shape, and I won't tweak anything else. Apparently you can change the gender and the age as well, but it warns you that it might have adverse effects on your game. So, let's see. Apparel colors, again, I don't care about that. Hairstyle, I don't love her current one. So, really anything else. Kind of like something simple like that. Some of the mods add more detailed hairstyles than what are in the game already, and they look more interesting, but they do stand out a bit. I kind of like that. We're definitely going to need a better name for her though. Lobster doesn't work. I'm going to go with Blobby. Although, oh wait, that's I think the same hair. Excuse me, the same haircut that Murgo has, so we can't do that. In that case, let's do that one. That's kind of aggressive looking. Sure, do that one. And then we'll save that. So we've tweaked Lobster's appearance, and I don't know what the mirror does. Apparently it's the same options. It just doesn't have the store apparel. Okay. So it looks like in terms of the actual editing, they're no different. This one just actually functions as a dresser as well. So it's good to know. And apparently you can sell apparel through this too. That's very interesting. All sorts of outfit management stuff here, whereas the mirror doesn't have that, but honestly I would probably never use most of this. All I care about is changing their appearance. So, yeah, I mean, like if you were using one of the like the sanitation mods where you have to have bathrooms and stuff, you could just sneak this mirror in there and then you could roleplay it that way. I don't know where I'm going to put it in mine, but I'll keep the mirror somewhere. I might get rid of the dresser because honestly I don't need all this functionality. I just need to be able to do what I did there. But yeah, I'll have to kind of put it somewhere where it makes sense. Obviously it's not going to stay here. And we'll deconstruct that because I will get some steel back. And, right, so with the multi-analyzer done, we're going to need, I believe, it's steel, plasteel, and gold, if I'm not mistaken. So it'd be under, I think it's under miscellaneous, actually. Yes, multi-analyzers. So steel, plasteel, and gold. I have yet to see any plasteel on this map, but that doesn't mean it's not there. I have seen some gold, so we'll have to track that stuff down, and then it's going to sit right here. So I'll set it up now. They'll throw the steel down on it, but obviously until we have the other resources, it's not going to get done. This is ceramite, not gold, although they look similar. Oh, apparently Remy killed a ostrich. Okay. There's a lot of wildlife popping up on this map. Very interesting. It started completely barren. I mean, it still is barren. There's just a lot of animals now. Including all those camels. But camels kind of make sense, I guess. That's ceramite as well. Ceramite. I know there's some gold in the southwest, but I want to see if there's any plasteel around. This is adamantium, which is even better, but not what we're looking for. Eventually, we'll strip mine all of these mountains, but for right now, I just want plasteel. Steel, steel, steel. This is all steel as well. That's machinery, but again, I'm wary of wandering into these caves unless I have like an entire raiding party ready to go. I'm gonna queue up the mining of that steel right there, and I guess I'll do this one as well. That is more steel. I don't think we're gonna find any. That is a real shame. There's more adamantium. And then here's the gold. So let's queue up the mining of that. And hopefully there's more than just those three there. That looks like more steel. Yes, it is. Okay. So I don't think we're going to find any plasteel, unfortunately, which means this multi-analyzer just got that much harder to build. But I guess it can't be helped. So what we can do is we can try to get ourselves ready to accommodate some traders. My thought on that is that I'll probably leave all these beds here and just build new ones in these bedrooms. And that way I can turn this into the guest area. I'll just assign these all as guest beds and then come in here. I will move the animal beds, but I'll just turn this into the guest area. We'll clean it up a bit and use it for that. And then everybody will live in here. But again, I need to temperature control these first, because right now you can see they're 44 Celsius, which would give somebody a heat stroke if they were living in there. It looks like we did get the chandelier built. We'll have to see how that looks when it gets dark. But it seems to be lighting it all the way to the edges, so I think that will be enough, which is great because those don't require very much power. So I am pretty pleased with that. We also need to light this because he's not going to research very well in the dark. I did give him a nice chair though, but we're going to need to light this. And I need to figure out how I want to lay out the hospital beds. My intent was to build a, I don't know what I'm going to put here, but I'm going to build a crafting bench there, probably for prosthetics or for drugs, one or the other. And then over here I'll probably build whichever one I don't put over there, and maybe another one here, so that we have a couple of related crafting benches in this area. And then in the center I'm going to have medical beds with what are they called, vital monitors. And so this will be the sort of the science hospital area all in one. And we'll do sanitary tiles so people don't get sick when we're operating on them and stuff. But yeah, I think I will end the episode here and try to figure out a solution to our plasteel issue off camera. And if anything interesting happens, I will be sure to come right back with it in the next episode. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.